Rockin' and rollin'.
And Rock'em Sock'em Robots. Rockin'.
Oh, what a game.
And Rock'em Sock'em Robots. I know, right?
I never had it.
You never had Rock'em Sock'em Robots?
No, I had the PG version of Hungry Hippos. It was like...
Oh my God, they are essentially the same thing.
Kind of.
No, they're not.
Really
what am I saying?
all. There's just the idea of the little controller.
Do you remember that kid who would play that game and he would just be like he would beat the shit out of it?
Move the whole table. You're like, dude.
You're like, bro, that kid's
the marbles are going everywhere.
That kid's in jail now, for sure. Okay, well, hi guys. Welcome back to the podcast that is 80% done. And, we have all these beautiful graphics and music, but our mics change every single episode.
Every single time.
What are you going to do?
I like this way better than the last time.
I do too.
The handheld.
Let's hope we can actually...
comedy special.
Your Seinfeld episode? Yeah. Your Seinfeld fucking mic? Yeah, we missed this.
This is mine, so I might just end up bringing this every time so it's consistent.
You should,
we don't have to
and maybe we'll be consistent. Who fucking
wonder
knows?
which one we'll use. You always have that one. I feel like pretty consistent.
This is pretty consistent. Okay.
Blue.
Yeah, for me. Whatever. Who knows? So what's up, bud? How you been?
Ah, good, man.
Yeah.
Livin la vida loca.
I'm glad you're a real person.
New year, new me.
Yeah, is there... Wait, you got any fucking resolutions?
No. We were talking about this
My resolution
last time.
You're right. You're right. My resolution is to just wait and see what happens.
Since.
What?
I said I haven't come up with one since.
Yeah, no.
I don't know. Be a better me.
We ended on like such a wholesome note. I forgot about that.
Just do you.
Cool dudes. Yeah, do you.
Enjoy life.
Stop being a bitch. Relax, everything's fine.
That's my New Year's resolution.
Stop being a bitch?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Live la vida loca. I think that is my whole resolution. If somebody continues that
that's your resolution?
to ask, it's going to be live in la vida loca. Always.
You know what I want to do? I'm gonna do it right now. I'm gonna go like this, and just right above it, I'm gonna have "Livin' La Vida Loca" and play that Ricky Martin song. There's
outside, inside.
Yeah, exactly. It's gonna be great.
Just got copyright strikes right there. And
we're playing it for like 2 seconds. Leave us alone, YouTube. Don't leave us the fuck alone. I swear to God.
Can you get copyright if it's your motto if it's your resolution? I feel like there's got to be a clause.
You get in contact with a fucking YouTube rep and you're like, you don't understand.
I am living La Vida Loca.
It's not from the song. I'm actually living La Vida Loca. Don't you get that? And this YouTube's just like, whoa, hold on. La Vida Loca? La Vida Loca? And you're like, yes, don't you understand? La Vida Loca. And they're like, okay, we'll take the strike off. Fine. All right, we'll take the... Ricky Martin's on the phone. He's like, I guess I understand. Yeah.
That one got me good. Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, I don't think there's got to be a clause if it's your...
It's in the YouTube terms of service.
It's so funny.
Copyright is fine if subject is leaving, and I quote, La Vida Loca. Oh fuck, dude. Dude, you know what I got really into?
What?
F1 racing. And
okay, transitions. I'm down. Speaking
swipe segways.
I mean, it's a loca vida. You gotta live to drive that kind of car.
Speaking of things with wheels, like segways, like this is. Boom, got you. F1 driving. No, I kind of got
getting into it though, like watching it.
So okay, I got into it because of this Netflix series which is called F1.
Okay, I've scrolled past that.
It has the dumbest name ever. It's like something to survive.
Drive to Survive. That rhymes too well. And if I just came up with that, there's a really good chance that that's the name of the show, which is F1 Drive to Survive. You're welcome. No, I've probably seen it in like subconsciously.
No, but like I was like, oh, this looks cool. Fast cars.
Yeah.
I did not realize that F1 racing is the biggest dick waving contest on the planet.
It's a whole... All big racing and stuff is just like companies spending money.
No, but it's not even that. It's dick waving for the companies that are like building the cars, like you said.
Yeah.
And then there's dick waving between the coaches. And then there's unbelievable amounts of dick waving between the drivers, not just the regular drivers, the drivers that are like teammates. Like, I mean, anybody who actually is into F1, they're already gonna know all this because like for the first season is like the 2018 racing season. Mm-hmm. Like Red Bull, Aston Martin, like their team, they're like. They've been running shit, right?
Yeah,
for like
Red
the past
Bull's
4 minutes.
Everything.
Yeah, I mean, they're fucking like destroying things, which is hilarious because they're like one of the few companies in F1 that aren't a car company. Imagine being like Ferrari and like Porsche and like all those fucking huge companies that like make racing teams, and you're getting beat by an energy drink.
Yeah, right.
They're like, we've been making cars since the fucking 50s.
This is literally our family.
This is our family. This company's named after my family.
Yeah, right. Like from the
all fucking French.
grassroots. But yeah, no, that's
yeah, but dude, no,
it's all money.
So anyway, so like
how much you can?
They're like the top team, right? And like the two dudes who race for them, because they have 2 cars, are like, they're like the top racers in the world. And but like dude, I watched them they were both in a 10-second lead together above the front of the rest of the team. For anyone who doesn't know, 10 seconds in racing is like
ridiculous.
It's like
that's
4
another
years.
thing I don't get though real quick is like, to the teammates, like how does that work? How do you compete in a team in a race? I've never understood that. I don't watch enough racing.
So pretty much it's
really
you're still like
know everything.
they're still competing with each other. But it's just like a lot of teams, they have like, not every team has more than one driver. It's just the ones that are like really, up there, you just can
afford to pay.
Yeah, they're just like, why not have more? But that being said, it got to the point where they're like the 2 top drivers, right? And they're just they have that 10 seconds lead next to each other, and there's the fucking animosity they have between each other. They started aggressively racing each other.
Really?
Yeah.
It's just them too.
That fucking question, you're just like, so what happens when they fucking compete? They actually just compete with each other.
Right.
So much so that one of them rammed the other in the ass and they both crashed.
What? No.
They had a 10-second lead and both crashed.
Just ruins the
from
whole...
fucking dick waving at each other.
That's insane.
It's nuts, dude. It's fucking nuts. It's outrageous. Also, nobody talks about how much people crash in F1. Like,
yeah.
And like the Monte Carlo race, which is like the one in Monte Carlo where it's like super like windy and shit, half the people didn't even finish.
Crashing.
Yeah, they just crash because it's one of those things, like the cars are like they're built to go so fast that it's like you just tap a wall, fucking thing just explodes and just fucking shatters into 1,000 pieces. Yeah,
but there's F1 cars are like so safe.
It's every time they're just like like there's because they have so many like GoPro footage from like inside the like shit, and every time they're crashing, they just seem like so like nonchalant about it. They're just like, shit, like,
right? Imagine crashing at 150 or whatever, and then just being
they're going like 300.
Well, on the straights.
Yeah.
Those things are ridiculous.
Bro, what I'm about to talk about happened this year. It was like this insane crash, which I definitely don't think I'll be able to show because F1 apparently is like, they're like Disney about taking their content down. They're like Nazis. But there was this dude, I don't know what happened. I think he just like, he tapped a wheel with another driver and went like sideways like 300 miles into like, what are those fucking things at the side of the road, like barriers or whatever? Yeah. But it was like the edge of one. And he just cut the car in half and just went up in flames, like fully engulfed in flames, and then just strolls out. He's in there for like 10, maybe 15 seconds.
Yeah,
and then he finally gets his fucking seatbelt off and just gets out. And all he did was burn his hands. It was nuts.
Crazy.
Yeah, he just got some burns on his hands. It was nuts. He just walked out there like it was nothing.
I know they change. Because I saw a video on it like last year, maybe about like every year there's some crazy upgrades to the like safety aspect, and like now they have those cages around the
ring
top.
around their neck. That's what he was wearing that, and what they said is if he wasn't wearing that,
everyone's been wearing those for a minute, like the whiplash thing.
No, because like apparently whatever that was, like it saved him from being like decapitated. Like that. It's
that's the thing when you crash at that, even like on normal, like not 300 miles an hour, like race tracks, like you wear those as like just a thing now
for like whiplash.
Because if you're going even 80, right, and you stop dead, like your inertia, you're gonna
go forward. That's
rip your head out,
dude. It's nuts. It's so
it's
nuts,
fucked.
Dude.
But those things are sick, and then the cages now, and I mean they've had probably those. For
you know what it is too? Because I like looked into the history. This is gonna get dark, but whatever. It's fucking. I didn't realize like that whole like safety thing is because how many people died in racing. I mean, it's not like the fucking I think it was Le Mans. Le Mans. It was like the most famous crash in like racing history in like the 50s. Just a car just got like hit and then just went over a barrier and just plowed into like the stands.
Yeah, I've seen that video.
Yeah, and it just he just tumbles and just explodes. It's like every single time he hits the ground, just a new explosion.
Crazy.
Yeah, you just see people like run everywhere. I was like, this is nuts. Like 86 people died. It was crazy.
Wow.
Yeah. And then they were like, oh, we should probably put cages next to the track. Because these cars are going, because these cars are going so fast.
Oh yeah, those little like fences.
Yeah, there was zero fences. It was just like it was like you were going to a baseball game.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and there's cars just fucking flying by full of gas. It's nuts.
Race car driving's nuts.
No, it's so crazy, dude. But it's like I'm glad I got into that because I need something else to just occupy like my time so I can ignore the world right now.
Yeah, you know what's fun to watch? My friend Adam does drifting, like drift racing, like Tokyo. To like throw that in there.
No. Is that like those? They're kind of like they're almost like rally races, but they're like drifting really hard.
Well, it's just like pavement. Yeah, you're literally.
So the kind of competition where they're like the goal is just to do like the sickest drift, or are they actually racing each other?
So they're for whatever it's called. Is it
Formula One?
Not Formula One.
Rally
There's
cars?
like whatever it is. Pro One in drifting. There's Formula Drift.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's like a race.
Yeah.
I think like time is included, but there's also like you get points based on different things. Like there's like clipping points on like the outer and inner parts of
if you get like really close to it, right?
Where you have to be the closer one. And then there's
I saw
like
that on Top Gear.
2 people going at the same time. So like you get judged based on how close you stay to the person in front of you.
Is this those fucking videos where I don't know it's like the sickest it's like the sickest drone footage I've ever seen. It's just like it's 2 cars like drifting like directly next to each other, right?
Yeah.
And they're both just going like unison and whatever.
Yeah.
That's like the coolest looking thing I've ever seen in my life.
So badass. And he just did like the Pro One
That's nuts
class this year and like was racing. They're crazy because like essentially they're like a lot of them are like older Japanese cars, like 240s and stuff, where it's like
honestly those are like my favorite kind of cars.
They're so sick.
Like they have like that slight like retro kind of look to them.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, like they're a little bit more boxy.
Yeah, they're so dope. And like you just beef one of those up, like he puts like all, and now he's got like all kinds of like part sponsors and stuff where he could get bigger pieces. But shout out Adam, dude. That's
shout out Adam.
So cool,
dude. You're killing it out there, drifting your way through life.
They're literally they go like probably 90, 100 into some of these turns and like just turn sideways.
That was the craziest part about like watching like F1 racing is like it looks so cool from like when you're looking at it from like cameras and shit, but then the moment they show you like the GoPro footage and you're just like fucking just flying around like making like the most lightning decisions I've ever seen in my life. I'm like, I don't even know how you do that, bro. It's crazy.
And to just have like, I imagine even that level of like speed where you're turning and it's almost like not like fighter jet, but that like
you
have
G's.
to like
they pull G's like hard, dude.
like you definitely have to like
it's crazy, dude.
It's like a workout at the same time,
and they're just in the whole time
those steering wheels are so badass. Have you ever seen
the fucking
like,
dude, and they fucking pop and they have all that
game
the fucking
controller,
buttons. It's crazy, dude. No, but my favorite thing is when they're doing like all that the shit they're talking during the race
while they're driving.
They all have radios and they're talking to like their team and shit. Oh my god, dude. Okay.
It's just an Italian guy. Like after this, we get coffee. Like, dude, I don't know why they're all Italian in my head.
Pretty much everybody,
but like,
they're all basically Italian.
We go get a coffee.
He's
like just very casually talking to like.
You gotta give me the meatballs.
I saw this movie last night.
Sorry, all Italians.
Yeah,
I feel bad. I'm sorry. But fucking.
It's always like in movies. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Like the bad guy, like the bad race car driver, like the mean one.
Yeah, he's always fucking. Like he's always Italian like, shit. Wait, hold on.
Or French. I feel like there's a movie I saw about. Oh no, that was a dirt bike movie. Anyway.
What dirt bikey movie?
There was like this Disney movie that was a dirt bike movie back in the day that I loved so much.
What was that called? Oh my god!
It's like motocross or something. Not motocross.
Shit. Dude, you know what?
But there was a girl and her brother got like hurt and she had to ride like.
Oh yeah, she had to pretend to be him or something.
Pretend to be him and ride like.
And it was one of those Disney movies like, what are you doing here? You're a girl.
Well, so that was the thing is she had to play to be like they like win like girls race.
Yeah.
So she raced like to prove and like cut her hair and like was him. And then they find out, like, of course, like towards the end. Spoiler alert.
Wasn't there a fucking movie with
But the bad guy was like this French, like meanie. Thinker, like Italian guy. The bad racer in the movie is always.
They're always European. I don't know why.
Yeah, and he like could care less about being where he is in the moment. Like,
he's like, I don't need this. He's an evil German man. yeah. Do I care about human rights? 9.
Anyway, no. Disney motocross.
No, but dude, you know, it just reminded me that era of Disney movie.
The best.
So gold, dude.
Brink.
I
remember
also
Brink?
Gotta look it up. What?
Brink.
What's Brink?
Oh, dude, there's so many old Disney movies around the time. That was the roller skating one.
I swear to God, I was about to say there was a extreme roller skating movie.
That was the one where they're like,
I swear to God, and they're fucking like jumping off hills and shit.
Yeah,
like,
they do tricks, and the kid like Brink, the main character, like
his name is Brink,
gets invited. Yeah, it's like that's his like last name, but this like bad team, the X team or whatever they're called, like
the badass team.
It's called like the X something, and they wear like baggy jeans and like tank tops over red shirts, and they're tight, and they wanted him to be on the team.
They were tight.
And there was like the bad guy, and that level of Disney, that
I'm
era of Disney movie.
Watching this movie as like a little kid and being like,
I watched it like a month ago on like Disney Plus. Maybe not a month ago, but
I just watched it.
The past year for sure.
Oh my God, dude, Disney Plus like finally consolidating all their shit into one place truly made people be like, oh yeah, you guys made a bunch of shit that was mad weird.
Yeah,
dude, I missed that.
My dad's been beating up Disney Plus going through all those movies.
I forgot what it was, and it was, you know who was in it? Who was the chick that was in Twilight? Kristen Stewart? Is that her?
I think so.
It was this movie where it was 3 kids. It was Catch That Kid. Do you remember Catch That Kid?
Is that the one on the go-karts?
Yeah, where they had it was a heist movie, but they were fucking on go-karts and shit, and they were running from the cops.
I remember always like wanting a go-kart.
Stop that go-kart!
So badly wanted a go-kart after that movie.
Absolutely, bro.
Because they were like the cool.
I could rob a bank. I could pay off the house. We could do this.
We can do this.
Mom, you don't understand. You can absolutely outrun the police in a go-kart.
Like they did too.
As kids, we were like, that makes total sense.
Checks out.
Absolutely, that checks out.
I guess in a sense, like you can get, it's more like agile and like you could probably, but faster. Like if you're on an open road, maybe not, but in a city, sure. To whip around corners and stuff, like way faster than
going under tractor trailers. Because you could probably,
I feel like I don't know. We don't need to get too into that, but
no. You know what movie
that was a good movie.
You know what movie I just rewatched? Because I think I showed you. In the downstairs, my basement where I have my Plex server.
Yeah.
Anytime I need to go down there and just like organize files or like move shit. I found this little. My mom was about to throw it. I think I talked about this. My mom was about to throw out this like little VCR TV from like, the 90s.
Yeah.
I was like, don't you dare! That's so cool. Like, give that shit to me right now, and it still works perfectly.
Yeah, those things are sick.
Yeah, and I hooked up a DVD player to like the what's it called, to like the other the little red and blue wires.
Yeah.
RCA, so like when I'm down there, I just watch bits of a movie, like really old movies from like, because on next to like my Plex server, just the old movie collection that I used to watch as a kid, and I put on Too Fast, Too Furious.
Let's go,
dude.
Back to race cars.
Let's go. Segways, baby.
Yeah, Too Fast, Too Furious.
Too Fast, Too Furious was
so
the most ridiculous movie I've ever seen. No, great movie. Great. No.
Oh, yeah, ridiculous.
Great movie, but in the most ridiculous way. Oh. It was nuts.
Me and my brother watched that like so many times. Yeah,
religiously, dude.
I think we have that one because we would go on road trips. Was our like?
Do you have a little portable DVD player?
Family vacation. Well, before that, I remember being, I don't know how old, like really young to have VHS, and it was literally one of those little TVs with like a 10-inch monitor, dude, and the VHS built in, and we would put that in the center console of the car,
dude,
because it'd be like long road trips, and it would have like a way
me
to
and my sister would
with.
watch Friends like that.
Yeah,
it was
Too Fast, Too Furious, like over and over, bro. And
I weirdly like. I really started like it's like the nostalgia, but I'm really like I love watching a VCR movie because like my favorite thing, and it's the dumbest part that I love the most. Yeah, it's just when I sit down, because I always, when I pause it, I eject the tape. So what I do is I just push it, and then it goes, like it slides in,
goes in,
and then it turns on the TV, and it just goes, like it's
so satisfying.
It takes a second to warm up. It goes, and it just comes on. I'm like,
it's funny that like I hate, this is such a like we're getting old moment, but it's like what that when you were young and you're watching those movies, and your parents are like, oh, you want to watch like this movie from the past, like black and white, and you're like, that, like, who watches black
you're like
and white
fucking
anymore?
Old people, and now
and
we're
looking back at those,
shit.
It's like nostalgic for us, but it's like, why would you watch that? You could watch like
newer shit,
4K, Jurassic
That's what I mean. Like,
Park,
dude,
and feel like you're there.
All the movies that I watch are in higher resolution on my server,
right?
But
But even still, they have that look where it was filmed like a lot. Now a lot of stuff is filmed digitally.
Yeah. No, but you know what I have too, which is like perfect for that? I have the original unedited Star Wars on VHS. Yeah. Like where they like George Lucas didn't add a bunch of shit, and I still cherish those. I'm like, dude.
But even the effects back then for like, I watch a lot of, I can't think of their name off the top of my head now because I'm trying, but
what do they do?
There's a channel that reacts to like
CG.
Corridor, yeah.
I've been like hardcore. I mean, like back in like the rocket jump days when they were doing stuff like Freddie Wong.
Yeah, with Freddie Wong.
Dude, those were my
Brandon, dude. Those guys
were my videos, son.
They were so good.
I miss that era of YouTube.
Dude, and remember Video Game High School?
Son.
That they did? Video Game High School. You ever see that one?
I did watch Video Game High School. I thought I was the only one who watched Video Game High School. What the fuck, bro? Oh my God, Aiden, we just became even closer friends, and it's recorded. I'm so happy
that era
about this.
Of like,
dude.
VFX, but I've been watching their videos on like
and Justine was in it. Oh my God, bro.
Yeah, it's just when it was like you're like like I've seen movies now. I'm like, damn, Video Game High School. Like I
gotta get that on the server. Oh, that's
a good one.
Video Game High School.
Good. Oh, it's what like 10 episodes. It's not even that long, but it was so good for YouTube. Like
it's so weird.
That's when Rocket Jump started. Was like that was like
that's how they started.
Not started, but like
I was about to be like, damn, I'm fucking old because I remember Rocket Jump's over now. Like that's crazy.
That was like one of the first times where I saw like Freddie Wong stuff move to Rocket Jump as like a platform.
Yeah.
But anyway, so the Corridor videos are so dope. Watching like the VFX reviews and stuff where they go back and so they've done them on Star Wars and stuff and other movies too where you could see like back then how they had to do those effects.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, you're good. I was just
saying, have a bunch of the videos you're talking about like in my watch later. Like I've been wanting to watch them. Like so I'm gonna do that when
they're so dope.
Dude, I love shit like that
and
so
they have
much.
The stuntmen ones. It's really cool to see like because they show newer stuff, older stuff, like how the progress has come along and like
I love that shit.
Isn't
it crazy that they're literally like a full VFX studio and they just make YouTube videos it's not just for fun.
Yeah, that's like on the side. Yeah, no, they do a lot of work and
really?
Yeah, there's even
that makes so much more sense.
You always see people working in the background there on like
true.
Projects and like a lot of the guys have their own.
Do you watch Linus Tech Tips?
Yeah, I've seen a few of his.
He has the largest fucking company with like so many employees, which like full healthcare and like a ginormous warehouse and shit. I'm like, what is this a YouTube channel?
And you're in Deadmau5's basement like reviewing his gear.
I love that video so much just because I got to see like Deadmau5 has the coolest house in the world.
Yeah. It's nice.
But I'm watching because I like Linus. I do, and I like his channel, but every time a camera angle turns and I see that motherfucker is wearing socks and sandals, I get so deeply angry.
He's a shoebie.
I'm like, you just fucking stop it. Just stop being that. Why am I holding drumsticks?
I just accepted it.
Yeah, I've been doing this the whole time. You know, fuck it, they're staying in my head. But dude, I get so mad when I see that shit. I'm like, you are at the coolest man in the world's house and you're just fucking wearing that shit. I'm like,
it's kind of a power move.
It is kind of a power move. Because you know what's funny too? He's gotten like really buff now. So like he looks like he looks super jacked and he dresses super cool now, but he still wears those fucking shoes. And I'm like, what are you doing? It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. Props to him though. Yeah. I get weird. The weird satisfaction I have of just watching them like somehow like there's been like so many instances because they have like hundreds of terabytes of just data from like footage and stuff, and there's been times where they just like lose it. Dude, they have like an industrial server just as a backup to like go to a separate. It's crazy. It's the networking in that. Now welcome back to Nerd Talk, where Gerard talks about networking issues and servers. Isn't this fucking engaging? I'm sorry. Back to race cars.
Race cars.
Yeah. No. Wait. You know what I wanted to talk about?
What do you want to talk about?
Because I also got super back into it. Do you ever watch BattleBots?
Oh yes, dude. Yes.
Oh my god. I want to get drunk and go to BattleBots. It's like one of my life goals.
Is it still a thing?
Oh, not currently because of Rona, but it's 100%. Dude, it's never been bigger. Yeah. Because it airs on like CBS constantly. Well, when the season's on, but dude, it's nuts.
I always like. Don't get me wrong. It was especially when I was younger. Loved that. Like it was so. Yeah.
It was one of those things I loved when I was young, and then
back when Discovery Channel was cool, and it had remember that era Junkyard Wars, and maybe that wasn't Discovery,
and like MythBusters was still there.
All the cool shows.
And I weirdly like Deadliest Catch. I don't know.
I could never get into it. I've like seen some, especially like I remember being like homesick from school, and Deadliest Catch was like, I guess we'll watch guys catch crabs.
That was one of those shows that babysat you when you were sick. Yeah.
Yeah.
That and like Jerry Springer or like Maury.
Yeah, or like cartoons you didn't like, not the good cartoons.
Did you ever watch? I love Boomerang. You like those old ass cartoons? You never watched Boomerang?
I don't know.
It was a channel.
Okay.
It was like if you had like Optimum, it was like really high up. But it was just like old cartoons like Looney Tunes and like
I don't think I was cool enough
Tom
for
and Jerry.
Boomerang.
Whatever, these things happen. Wait, were we just talking about BattleBots? Dude.
Oh, anyway, yeah, so I was starting to say that like it's dope. It was cool watching that, but like I always remember being a little underwhelmed with like the
robots and like
no, the robots are sick and everything, but like the fights were always like one would get flipped over and then like that's the end.
Oh,
some of them they get destroyed. Have you seen it
recently, dude?
No.
Oh my God,
it's more intense.
Dude, these robots are tearing each other apart.
Okay, yeah,
they
I
have
just remember
drones
like
now. Dude,
it would drive up, like get hit by a sledgehammer, and then it'd be like done for the count.
No,
like,
dude, like there's
expected Michael Bay like action.
Oh my, no, dude, I'm gonna show you one. There's actual. We really gotta get these videos fucking popping so I can fucking show you this shit live. You're allowed. So pretty much how it works, I think, is it goes by weight. Mm-hmm. So you That's can theoretically, if you have like one like big like heavy robot, you can theoretically fight with a smaller robot and then smaller robots around that. So you can like it's just weight based. So pretty much like you can fight one robot with like 5 small robots.
Really?
Yeah,
okay.
and they have whole robots that are dedicated to just being flat, so that they just drive under people's wheels, so that they get stuck. And then they have drones that have flamethrowers on them.
What?
Dude, I'm not joking. They have drones with flamethrowers on them, and they became such a huge problem that because all they'll do is they'll just hover over you and then just shoot you with flames until your motor explodes.
Yeah,
it's fucking nuts. And then I saw one.
I really wish we could watch this right now.
Oh my God, we're gonna watch it when this is done. I swear to God.
Yeah,
we're gonna film a reaction video or something. But there was one where it's like one of the most, I think, a Tombstone. That's it. It's the robot that's like the most famous for being like just deadly. All it is just, it's like a triangle shape, and then it just has a spinning blade on it, and that's all it is. And it has,
like coming out of the sides.
No, it's just like the front of it. It's just like think about it like halfway through the triangle.
Yeah,
it's just going through it.
Okay.
And like coming out, so like it basically just has like a little half circle. Oh shit, a little half circle in front of it of just death.
That's nuts.
And it fucking flung one of the smaller robots into the drone, just like by chance, and it blew up. And my favorite thing is the crowd at those shows are wild. You just hear them, they're like, oh shit, just people, dude, it's chaos. That's what I mean. It's like I get the same feeling, like I want to go there the same way I want to go like in the nosebleeds at like a Yankee game, at like a day game where everyone's just wild.
Yeah,
like I want just that drunken chaos. I want like, dude,
yeah, BattleBots I could see getting buck wild.
Dude, oh my God. And there's times where, dude, there's fucking like fucking robots get thrown across the fucking
so
cage,
cool.
and like smash against the wall and stuff. And it's so crazy. And the shit talking that these do, because they make them stand right next to each other.
Oh, really?
Like the controllers of it. And the guy who has Tombstone is the biggest shit talker in the world. Like he'll have a fucking like a robot flipped over, and he can just let it stay there, because if you don't move for like a certain amount of time, it's considered like you tapping out, like because you can't move anymore. But he'll just fucking go there and he'll just start wrecking you, just like picking away at your robot just because it's fun. And then he'll look over you and be like, you want some more? Huh? You want some more? I'm like, yo, this dude's losing it. And he's just this 40-year-old nerdy looking dude. And you're like, this is where he gets his power out. Like, this is where this man feels like amazing.
You like that?
Yeah. It's exactly how he talks, bro. He's like, come on, fucking with me, dude. It's so good, bro.
That's amazing.
My God, I'm going to show you dude. Oh, modern BattleBots.
The guy like taps the other guy's controller. He's like, boop, boop.
Oh, the fuck up. Right at the start of the thing, he just grabs the controller, throws it, and just starts beating the shit
Good luck.
No, but dude, and you know my favorite thing about the
Turns
drones
into a
too,
Disney movie.
Yeah, dude, my favorite thing about the drones,
the controller.
Yeah, at like the beginning of like one of the seasons, they were like such a problem for like so many robots.
Put the drumsticks down.
Yeah, I'm making things worse. No, so oh wait, hold on. The whole reason I was holding these to begin with, why did Sally fall off of the swings.
Are you telling me a joke?
Yep.
I don't know.
She didn't have any arms.
What?
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Not Sally. That's the whole reason I have these. Okay, those are on the ground now.
Thank you for that.
So BattleBots.
Oh yeah, back to BattleBots.
Back to BattleBots. So those drones were like such a problem for like half a season, and then the way someone figured out how to deal with them is it was just a regular robot, and then they just like, because you can add some stuff to your robots like mid-season. They just added like an arm that just puts a rake in the air.
What? Like an actual rake?
Like a garden rake.
Yeah.
And it just fucking smacked the drone out of the sky.
That's a great idea.
Because you're like, it's like a bird. It's super weak.
It'd
but
be
it can
funnier
fly.
if it was a butterfly net.
Just running around like
in the back, like
it looks angry.
That's so cool though.
Dude, no, it's so nuts
flame
now.
shooting.
Dude,
drones.
It's gotten so wild because you know what it is too. Like CBS, I think it was CBS. It's one of those like early low number networks.
Yeah.
They put like a lot of money into it now because it's like huge now. The production on it's crazy. And like, you know what it is too? It's the commentators are also like the commentators in the UFC where they're just like, oh my God, the knockout.
Into it.
Yeah, it's fucking nuts. Like the bold move, Cotton.
Yeah,
hope it pays off.
Exactly. You got to be a certain level of
that's what I mean. Like I'll watch fucking curling if the fucking if the commentators are losing it, I'm fucking losing it.
Last Olympics, me and my buddy got like so into the curling that like kept through the whole series. Like I don't
it's
really
kind of
watch
weird
many
remember
Olympics anymore.
What Olympics was it that it was introduced? Remember when everyone was like, "What the fuck is this?" Remember? And it was like one of like the more.
I sneeze though.
I think it was like when was the Olympics in Canada? That was recent, right? Like maybe like the last couple of years ago. There was one in like Toronto or Vancouver. Anyway. But no, I remember now everyone's like super down for curling.
It's tight.
You know what drinking game I want to do with you?
What?
It'd be really fun. It's where you take a mustache and you put it on the TV screen, and anytime it lines up with anyone's face, you have to drink.
Oh, that's a great idea.
It's a great fucking idea.
That's
dude.
so good.
It's so fun. Because every time you're just like,
and anytime they have a real mustache and it lines up too, you get double.
Twice.
Yeah,
you have to drink it. You have to take a double shot.
Is that really a thing? Or just we
that
should make
rule
it
I just
a thing?
added, but the drinking game it's 100% a real thing I've done. It's so fun. It's so fucking fun.
That's really cool.
We'll do it today.
Yeah,
we're gonna do a lot of stuff today.
We're gonna do so much, so many activities. VR.
Oh yeah, dude. Well, we already talked about the VR, but
I gotta work on some art. I don't know how much activity
dude,
time I'll have.
You've been getting so fucking good at fucking Blender and shit.
Oh, thanks,
I'm telling you, bro. We gotta figure out a way for you to make like a 3D room. That we can. You already okay.
It's the intro of the podcast.
Yeah. Okay, so that exists, which means there's a chance that the table we are currently sitting at, we can virtually sit at.
Yeah,
which is pointless, but so amazing.
Us, you mean? I mean, we got the skeletons there, but
no, I just mean like I wanna make it so that we can walk in that room in VR.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Granted, it's the room we're currently in.
I don't know how you do that, but I imagine
it's possible,
if I can make the room is like half the battle. And it's funny because doing that again now, like. It wasn't bad, but like I could definitely I've learned so much along the way of that. Like even now I can make it
so quickly
better version. Just doing it a lot. I've just literally been like
practice.
Most of my free time
Carnegie
is
Hall,
practice, baby.
Practice, my man. Practice. Practice.
Don't hit it. Damn. But yeah, no, thanks, dude. I appreciate that.
How do you get to Carnegie Hall?
How?
Practice. Woo! Welcome to the show, kids.
We're back.
Sorry.
Thanks for tuning in.
Don't mind that manic break real quick.
But activities.
Activities, man. Fucking. What was I just about
to
say?
Can you do? I'm still on like race cars in my mind.
Oh, dude, I'm down to talk about racing cars forever.
No, but remember it was a week ago playing VR and we hit the driving game. And there's got to be like a Formula One.
Oh no, they're absolutely. I'm kind of getting into like racing a lot. That I'm like kind of really into the games.
I get motion sick doing like 20 in that other game, let alone 300 miles an hour. You know what it is?
I gotta fuck with the frame rate.
There's a
yeah. You lean up.
Virtually throw up.
That would actually be kind of effective.
You're not doing anything in real life though.
Pull over. I need to throw up. Pull over. I need to throw up. Mom, I don't feel so good.
virtually
Dude,
puking.
You know what I really want them to make? I think it's a great idea for a game, and I swear to God, if I see some fucking indie game show up in like 6 months after I say this, I want like an extreme like rally car racing game, but it's you delivering pizzas.
Oh, that's a great idea.
And it's like a time thing. You know what I mean? Come on.
Well, I mean,
how sick would that be?
That's like a morph of Crazy Taxi, and then remember the Simpsons game of like Crazy Taxi?
They need to fucking remaster that game.
It was so good.
Oh, that's like one of the best. It's one of my favorite parts of my whole childhood, dude.
Yeah.
Like I want that so goddamn bad.
I remember playing that for a hot sec.
Dude, that was
such a
early
good one.
PS2 games.
But that would be like the essentials. Like
episode.
you get a pizza. Or I guess you go back to the pizza place. Get your order right. It's like part of the.
Think about it.
It's like a mini game in itself.
Yeah.
Like dealing with the staff of the restaurant.
Yeah. Sometimes you get there and he's like, the fucking pepperoni's not ready. You're like, come on, Tony. What are you doing here? I got orders going out.
My car's running out there.
I guess everything's super Italian.
Yeah. Well, pizzas. But that would be, and then you got to deliver it, and
no. But think about it. It'll be an open world like Need for Speed. What was it? Heat was like the first open world one. Underground. It'll be like an open world like that. You can pick up like you have a choice. You can pick up like 5 orders at once and then just try and get to all of them.
Yeah,
dude. Oh my god, let's develop this game. I don't know how to make a game.
Call it Pizza Boy.
I really know how to do it.
Hey Sharks.
What?
Hey Sharks.
Hello,
have you
Sharks.
ever wanted to be a pizza boy?
Have you ever, as normal millionaires, ever aspired to be a lowly pizza boy? So have I. So I developed the game Pizza Boy Express. Need for Speed Pepperoni Edition. I'm asking for $40,000.
I come in with a pizza box and a VR headset on. Crash into the wall on my way in.
No, you come in on a go-kart holding a pizza. You don't make it out of that hallway in the beginning.
That's the thing too, is you can upgrade your vehicle to like whatever you want in the game as you go. Dude, so you can drive a go-kart essentially.
Like the fucking like pizza thing you put in the top.
Mm-hmm.
You can get like an even crazier one, like a neon one, like it has a trail like in Rocket League. And
yeah,
shit.
you could trade them out.
Dude.
You could drive a go-kart. You could drive a scooter
you get a
if you
pizza
want.
launcher, so you can fucking just fucking find that
you have
shit
to
at
like
the door.
win a pizza launcher. Yeah.
Oh my god, dude. Oh my god.
You get upgrades like double XP is like
get.
automatic 20% tip if you get double XP weekend.
Oh my god.
The gratuities included.
You're constantly
that's a
gratuities included. But just imagine just that part coming up. It's just like in Call of Duty where it's like the guitar is like bam, 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 double XP gratuity included.
This weekend only.
Gratuity weekend continues. No, but think about it, dude. You also have to fight and race like DoorDash drivers.
Yeah, that's like your biggest competitors.
Because they're everywhere and everyone's doing it. Oh my god, you take out one and 2 more pop up. Oh, dude, we can develop this game so quick. Oh my god.
There's levels where you like go to bring it down to someone's house and like a dog attacks you. You gotta like
you have to fight
run away from the dog.
There's combat, so you have to square up with a fucking chihuahua. You're like, dude, you want fucking bah?
Just there's different obstacles that try to ruin it.
You can go to store and buy like dog treats. Oh my god, we're making a whole game
it's
right
ridiculous.
now. Dude, let's just develop. Someone's gonna steal this fucking idea. You know what?
Rockstar.
No, take the idea. Just give the podcast some credit.
Yeah.
Oh my god, we can be on the radio. Just saying.
Oh, that took me a second. I was like,
I don't.
In the game.
It's like you're like I thought we were going on SoundCloud.
Yeah.
And YouTube.
The radio.
No, but like we can be like played in the like like GTA where they have those talk shows.
Yeah,
Come on, that can be
us talking.
Yeah, just what's up with racing? Kind of wild, isn't it? F1.
As you're zooming around in your 92 Toyota, delivering.
No way, imagine that's like the best car in the game. It's a 92 Toyota because it's just murdered out.
It's like literally made for pizza delivering. The stats are all the best.
You unlock a bunch of like crazy cars like Lamborghinis and Bugattis and all that shit, but then the last most rarest car is the coveted Honda 92 Civic. Dude, that sounds so fucking amazing. I would love that.
This would honestly be a decent game.
This game would slap so hard. Are you shitting me? Oh my god, we can make it, dude.
Pizza Boy coming to a console near you. Yeah, VR enabled. That's the focus.
You can see the fucking pizza sliding around next to it. Dude, come on. Oh, we could do this. We could definitely do this. We just got to get funding. We got to go to Shark Tank.
Hey, Sharks.
Hello, Sharks.
I'd pop off on Shark Tank.
We're gonna pop off on Shark Tank. I'm telling you, we got to go there and pitch this video.
Yeah.
Pitch this podcast. It's gonna happen. Bro. What's going on?
More pizza boying.
Pizza boying. Oh wait, you know what else I wanted to fucking talk to you about racing?
What do you want? Oh yeah. Race
I'm also
cars.
getting into like rally car racing now too.
Yeah, that shit's dope.
What fucking video? Because I was like looking at.
Do you see the new Gymkhana?
Huh?
Do you see the new Gymkhana with Travis Pastrana? That's rhymed.
Again, I was literally about to bring up Travis Pastrana because while I was looking up those videos, do you remember that crash he had?
Which one?
No, it's Travis Pastrana. He's crashed like 48 times. No, but it was that like really famous like rally car crash.
The one where he flipped like 8 times?
Where he flipped like 15 times. Yeah. He just went around a corner, and then a moment he stopped, he was like, whoa.
Yeah, in the video, he was like, oh boy.
He's one of my favorite humans because he's so used to like crashing aggressively that he's just so chill about it while he does it.
So chill. Well, that's the new Gymkhana. Have you ever seen any of those?
Which one's Gymkhana?
So that's like a type of driving now where it's like obstacle based, like you do drifting.
I'm thinking of Ken Block.
That is Ken Block's. So he started the like Gymkhana series. We're
just connecting the dots here.
Yeah. And it's like there's been 10 of them where it's Ken Block in different cities doing crazy like
it's like rally car racing in a city
pretty much, and he's doing like it's not so much like just rally car like point A to point B. He's like it's more like visually like he's doing like donuts and like cool
I've
shit.
I've seen that. Okay, I've seen one of those. I want to look at more of them.
Yeah, they're so crazy, and he's done them in like LA or like he's done them all over the world. And he did one in like somewhere in like the desert where he had like he was going up in his rally car and like doing like huge turns on the dunes and like blowing sand. It was so cool.
You're gonna 100% understand what I mean by this, and maybe the Venn diagram of people who know like both these people that I'm about to talk about. Ken Block is the excision of racing.
Yeah, not only in looks, but like
also just general vibe and the fact that he's doing like the biggest, craziest shit. And you're like, where are you getting all this money from, dude? Like, it's just, he's the exact same person.
Well, he's been a driver forever, like rally and all that stuff. And then
Excision has been a top stuff DJ forever.
Yeah, he just started, like, I mean, back in the 90s and everything. Like,
oh, that's true.
But yeah, he's literally like, and now that Hoonigan is like his company, and they're all over the place. Like they're a brand that like that definitely.
Don't they make a lot of like skate stuff, or am I thinking? No.
But it's all car. They do like car videos online and
dude, he has like an empire. That's what I mean. But that's the exact same thing as Decision. Decision has like a fucking empire.
Yeah, and he's like, what do we do? Let's build like the sickest car we can and go to blank city and just tear it up.
That's so nuts. I mean, I love because that's. I don't understand why content like that hasn't always existed. Because it
really couldn't. I don't know. I mean, it could, but like.
No, I know what you mean, but it's like obviously like you just said it. Like it's the most basic idea in the world. You're like, let's build a sick ass car, and then do crazy shit with it in a cool city. That's the most basic idea in the world,
right?
And it's the coolest thing in the fucking world.
Because the way they can do it now, and like it's so cinematically like put together.
That's the other thing too. Is like getting things to look crazy. Good. Like the barrier to entry for that has gotten so low. With like, like red cameras and shit. It's,
even just to get a drone and get cool footage. That like
I'm so
adding a drone to like
huge community, dude.
Filming, even if it's like not the nicest one, like just having that type of view like ups the level.
It's a new angle that nobody ever thinks about now.
Yeah, and it gets so cool. Like. But the cars he builds, like he built this Mustang, called it the Hoonicorn. It was so dope.
Hoonicorn.
It was like an old Mustang that's like 12 inches wider, like ridiculously cool. And it has like turbos coming out of the hood. You could buy, the cool thing is in, what is it, Forza Horizon, you could buy that car. A Hoonigan pack, and it has like that car and like other cars. It's so cool.
Dude, is Forza VR enabled?
It might be. The newer one.
Dude, I bet Forza would look insane.
Beautiful.
In fucking,
even like Forza like 6 or like the actual Forza games, not Horizon's cool in itself, but like that's more arcadey. But like the real
I want like one of those
Forza Motorsports is so already like the detail is insane. In VR it would be.
I gotta get a wheel and pedals.
They run steep.
And
they're like $5,000 for like a. I mean, you could get cheaper setups
for like the
just want a wheel. What? I'm saying people build like literally like chairs with like hydraulics and shit.
Dude, that's nuts. I do want to I want to build, and it'll just be like one of those chairs you can kind of it's almost like a racing chair.
Yeah.
That you can kind of just sit down, put your legs straight in.
Yeah.
And then just build just a general frame.
Pedals and
yeah,
a
just
wheel.
put pedals at the bottom, put a steering wheel in the middle, and then put a throttle and joystick so I can play like other games and shit.
Yeah.
Just so I can feel like I'm in a cockpit.
But then at that point, like it's so cool to have the shifter and like the handbrake.
Bro, if I'm at this point, if I'm building that thing, I'm getting all that.
Might as well get that. Because that's the cool thing is even like not VR. Like I know people that get like 3 monitor setups and they have like drifting games and they can like put the things and
that's what I mean. I think
simulate.
Dude, I want to build those exact things, but just replace those screens. I'll even put the screens up there too, because that would be cool. That'd just be a cool setup to have. But like, I also just want that, but that in VR, like that now, because that's like you can see it and now you can actually touch everything. Once you can touch everything, that's just a game changer.
You're right.
You know what I mean? And I also want one of those wheels that like they like fucking react, like they jump with the car and shit.
Right.
Because dude, that's
that's true. Because having just a wheel that turns,
over. You're literally you're gone. You're in a different reality.
Yeah.
It's bro, and now and I'll get a sub pack and we'll wear headphones with it. Oh shit.
Pizza Boy VR.
And we can play Pizza Boy like that, bro. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god, dude. This is coming together so goddamn well.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Pizza Boy VR.
Pizza Boy VR, dude. Somebody, you know what? Fuck it. Steal the idea. Somebody develop this, please.
Just invest in us. That's all.
Yes. We'll do it.
Help us help the world.
Help us help
bring
you.
Pizza Boy VR.
Hashtag bring Pizza Boy to life.
Bring Pizza Boy to a neighborhood near you. That's the whole
good slogan. That's such a good slogan. You just came up with it, bro. Holy shit.
We're on our way.
Oh, we're on our way, dude.
Idea.
Oh, by the way, I noticed as I edit this podcast, I notice I do this a lot, and I want to bring up a reason why. Every time I laugh, I just dip out. It's because when I laugh, I squeak, and nobody needs to hear that. Nobody.
And you peek on the microphone.
Yeah, sorry, I can't help it. I'm loud.
Not so much laughing, I guess.
Yeah, it's mainly the yelling, right?
The yelling.
Yeah. What do you do?
It's loud. You don't yell too often, but when you do,
I'm a loud boy. I'm sorry, I can't help it. Fuck the Proud Boys. I'm a loud boy. Boom! I'm rhyming and shit now. Oh, bars! Wait.
Bars!
See, that sounded better, right? That's still close.
Put in a verse.
Oh, but yeah. What the fuck was I about to say?
I don't know. Race cars.
Who fucking knows? Race cars, man. 4 wheels. It's all the fucking shit. Sorry. That's something was wrong. We're good.
Bug on the screen. But yeah, dude, I don't know. There's so many crazy video games now that are adding.
I know.
Detail.
Dude, Squadrons is the shit.
Like Forza.
Oh my god, we need to fucking try and actually, I never even bothered to try it, and what we need to fucking get working today, VR and Microsoft Flight Simulator.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
That's so cool.
Oh.
Just looking around the sky.
I don't know how if that like is like fully compatible, because I don't know if you've ever like done Flight Simulator. Like Microsoft Flight Simulator.
It's been a long time.
Well, pretty much like like I went to like aviation college and shit, right? So I used to like fly planes with my friend Jeff. Every single one of those buttons in like fucking in Flight Simulator like does exactly what it's actually supposed to do.
Yeah.
So if there's a way for me to actually use my hands
I'd be
like
screwed.
that, I could. Yeah, no, you're just gonna fucking crash that thing. So no, but I mean like you can even type into like
Can't
the radio
even turn it on.
Dude, that was when I got that game, that was the hardest part for me to figure out. I'm like, how do I even just start the aircraft?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was rough.
That's why it's easy or hard to steal a plane.
That's where you're wrong. I probably shouldn't say this out loud. It is surprisingly easy to steal a plane.
Well, I mean, other than the fact that like they probably figure most people don't know how to turn them on, so it's like leave the keys.
Oh no!
I feel like we've
that's
talked
the other
about
thing.
that before.
Also, if you just look up like one YouTube video, it doesn't take long.
How to start a plane.
How to start a plane. It's really not that hard.
Yeah.
It's just it was hard to start it in the game because I was like, what? Because I was like trying to start it with this. And I was like, I don't know. This is what does Q do? You know, right. Like that. No, but yeah, dude. Also, like a chain link fence. Just
what?
Just that's what's in between you and a free airplane. Other thing too that nobody really talks about. Not all planes, but like older ones. Mm-hmm. You don't need keys to start them. The keys are really just to like lock the door. Also, it's a really shitty lock. You can just pop it open.
Oh.
Yeah, and then just get in, start a plane, and leave. And granted, depending on where you do it, like if you did it where I was in like Long Island, I'm pretty sure the Air Force would shoot you down.
Yeah.
Like very quickly.
There's just like no way that works out for you.
Dude,
really
after
well.
9/11, the Air Force has like a crazy rule. They're like, they're like, I don't care who's on that plane. If you're what's called a threat to ground, they'll just shoot you out of the sky.
Yeah.
Yeah. There'll be a fucking
terrifying.
There'll be a Sidewinder missile right in your ass.
It's like, bye-bye.
Yeah. They're like, oh, you're not going to land? Okay. Well, we're going to make it.
They come over the loudspeaker like, pull the plane over.
That's exactly what they do. They fucking, they shoot their, like they can figure out what like radio is in your plane by how you're transmitting. And they'll just like talk into your headset. They'll yell at you.
Pull to the side of the sky.
Pull over near that upcoming cloud. Stop the plane by the cloud right now. No, but dude, they'll actually do it. That's how, if you don't respond to radios, what they'll do is they'll pull up right next to you, and then a fucking fighter pilot in the meanest looking mask will just go like this. He'll just go. I swear to God, they actually do that. They'll just fly right next to you, and some dude in an F-16 will just fucking go. and pretty much it's either you're gonna do that, he's like, I'm gonna shoot you now. It's crazy, dude.
It's so nuts. Funny. Knocks on the glass.
Yeah, like, hey, pull it down. No, you can hear me.
He gets to the ground, the guy pops open his.
It's like, hey.
Do you know why I pulled you over? He comes up to the guy sitting in the fucking thing.
He climbs down the little ladder on the side. He runs up. He also has a He also has a mustache and a fucking. He's like, pulls out a fucking thing, clipboard. He's like, no, I pulled you over tonight. You were going 200 in 140 mile an hour zone. All right, fucking slow it down there, pal. All right, I'm gonna write you. Listen, it's your first offense.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna let you fly out of here with a warning. Okay, but you need to slow it down. All right, stay inside your airspace. Okay, all right, son. Jesus, kids these days.
There's young planes on the road on this guy.
Wait, no, now I'm imagining he just pulls up and it's just a F-16 flying. He's like, oh God, we got to run her, and he takes out one of those old red phones and just puts it on top of his puts it on top of the cockpit. He reaches out of the window and puts a red thing on top of his cockpit. Just one flight. Bro, dude, my dad's a cop. He has a bunch of those, and every single day I look at it, I'm like, I am so tempted just to be like, hold on, boys, strap in, we're going on a ride. Just take one and smack him one of those things on top of my thing. Just, woo! And just say, oh, so sorry. You're gonna have to fix that in post. And just send it.
So funny,
dude. Oh my God. Dude, wait.
I can't get over that part.
I gotta find I'm gonna fucking put a thing right here of just a fucking pilot just going like this.
There's videos of that?
I think so. There's definitely one because they'll do that.
And who filmed it?
I don't know, bro. Wait, dude. I don't think I've ever told you about this. I think it was in like Alaska, or it was somewhere out far. There was just a dude who literally just did exactly what we're talking about, and just stole a plane. Yeah. And it's kind of a sad ending because he was like kind of like off, and he ended up crashing the plane, and like yeah, but I have to say, I don't think I've ever heard anyone sound more free ever in their life, because he stole the plane, and they're like, the air traffic controller was like, all right, but we're gonna need you to land the plane now. Do you know how to do that? He's like, yeah, I've been doing a lot of flight simulators. This is actually pretty good. I'm actually doing pretty good. I'm gonna do a flip now. Hold on. I'm gonna do a flip. They're like, don't do a flip. He's like, no. I mean, I just gotta try that. I'm already up here. I gotta fucking do this flip. And he fucking did a flip. And he was like, that was awesome. That was so sick. They're like, all right, bud, you gotta bring the plane down now. He's like, nah, I'm having a good time up here, man. I don't think I can do that. It's really. I was like, you know what? That's real. And yeah, I'm obviously like paraphrasing here, but that's pretty much how the conversation went. And like, I got to show you again. Like he didn't make it. He didn't make it, but like at the end, he eventually crashed the plane. But I looked at that. I was like, yo, of all the ways to go out, I was like, that motherfucker went out in the most legendary way possible. And like, he had it's again, as long as no one else was hurt. No, he was like, I don't want to hurt anybody. I'm trying to stay away from like towns and stuff. We're like, okay, cool, but you need to land the plane, bud.
Please come down.
Like, can you come down? And also, that was one.
But that's the thing too, is like, you can't. I mean, I guess in a car too, like you run out of gas. Like what?
I think that's what happened. I think he ran out of gas.
Yeah, and it's like,
you can glide for a minute.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Was it a jet or like a?
No, it was like I think it was like a it wasn't like a small like Cessna like I used to fly. I think it was like a slightly bigger like double prop plane.
Okay.
Like but it was definitely a prop plane.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. Jets are hard to fly.
Prop planes scare me. I used to, because of the airport and where I was living out in Oregon was super tiny, and the only way to get like you'd have to go to like Seattle or like San Fran, like a bigger city to travel out of there.
That's crazy.
And the planes were like those little double prop like
oh yeah, dude, you don't realize how like violent of a fucking thing flying is when you're in a small plane.
And I was, the last time I ever went on it, I was in the very back, like my seat got messed up. Dude, I was I usually get like a nice wing seat or like something so like that.
Down and shit.
Yeah. But I was literally in the back seat, and I just remember the whole ride.
You're like, is that normal? They're like, and the flight attendant's just holding on. You're like, it's fine. Everything's cool.
It's just terrifying. Yeah. And there's like way less soundproofing and stuff than like a regular plane. So it's just like,
that was the other thing, dude. I didn't.
So obnoxious.
Dude, I thought my Bose headsets had good like noise canceling. You do not know what true noise canceling is until you wear the Bose headsets they make for airplanes.
Oh, I bet. Yeah.
Dude, it's just like, because
why would it be that loud in an airplane cockpit? I guess.
Oh no, like in the. We weren't like flying. We did fly a Cessna one, but we weren't flying those at the time. We were flying a Cirrus. I forgot the actual name of it, but it's a Cirrus plane.
A Cirrus plane.
Yeah, no jokes were allowed on that plane.
No whatsoever. Nonsense.
Yeah, if you made one joke, they just tossed you out.
Like I'm a plane.
All right, boys, we're gonna fly. All right, we're gonna have a safe trip, and we're not gonna joke about anything. All right, we're gonna stay at the proper altitude. We're gonna fucking. He has a mustache.
You get ejected if you like knock a little joke.
It's like a fucking like.
What's the deal with helicopter pilots? And he's like,
get out. they just open up the side of the door and just turn the plane sideways.
I'm sorry.
I didn't mean it.
So dumb.
No, but what the fuck was
you talking about the headphones for?
Oh yeah, sorry.
In a serious plane.
No, so shut up. so no, you're like, it's just, there's the two of you, and you're basically right behind the engine and the propeller. Like you're right there. So it's stupid loud. But like when you the headphones are so big that the wire on them, like that's where the noise canceling is. There's like a powering unit like that, maybe it's like that big. Right. You can also connect Bluetooth to it and like listen to music in it. It's nuts. But when you just activate it, it's one of those things where like it truly just bleeds away. It's like, and it's just quiet, and then you just hear slight like, and that's it. It's crazy. It's so nuts, dude.
I wonder how
I
they
miss
do
doing
that
so much. I miss you, Jeff. Shout out, Jeff. Jeff, I miss you.
Thanks, Jeff.
I love you, buddy. Yeah.
Fly high, buddy. Does he still do that? I don't know.
Pilot. I don't know why I never ever said it to him. I'm just every time I see him.
Every time you say goodbye to him.
Fly high. Fly high.
Spread your wings, Jeff.
Oh God, I'm gonna.
He hates saying goodbye to you.
Oh my God. Oh, I'm gonna make it that way. I'm gonna make it that way. Oh, sorry, bud. This was born here. There's nothing we can do about it now. But yeah, man, I miss flying, dude.
Yeah,
it was so fun.
I would love to. My cousin does that now, and
he's a pilot.
Yeah. And I always want to like. He does things now where he'll teach you like for however much. Like,
oh, I gotta finish getting my license. I'm like
an instructor now,
halfway ish through.
It'd be so fun, even just to go. Like, I wouldn't even need to drive. Like, I've just never been in like a tiny little plane like that.
It's so fun. It's so different too. Yeah, it's such a different experience because it's also the fun part about like flying is like once you're up there, you're like so where are you allowed to go? Then fucking just don't go near an airport or a military base. You can go where the fuck you want.
Yeah, that's like a weird.
I mean, you also have to tell an air traffic controller if you're switching over where you're going.
What do you mean switching over?
So
what if you have no plan where you're like you just want to go and fly? Because I see like little planes around my town.
You can do that, but you have to specifically you have to tell the FAA every single thing you're doing. Yeah. You can specifically tell them like I'm just going up and I'm flying around.
Turn over Manhattan.
Flying over Manhattan. I've only ever done it once in a small plane, and it's like, and we don't actually. You're actually not allowed to fly directly over it.
I bet
for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
But
I just picked that as a city to fly over.
Yeah. No.
Bad example. Okay. But is that how it works? Where it's like if you're gonna like go over one town, turn around, go over this. Like,
so
how do you map that out? How do you?
No, so you can. So pretty much you can be like, you just have to tell the FAA like we're going from here to here. Like you can be like we're going from this area because most of the time you're going somewhere. Like
right.
You don't usually just go up and fly around in circles because it's just waste of fuel. But you can just get there any way you want. But no. So when you switch over, if you I'll find the map somewhere. I'll put it.
But what if you're starting and ending at the same airport?
You can do that. You just need to tell like whatever air. So that's what I'm trying to get to is the country is broken up into different air traffic control zones that are controlled by different cities. Like weirdly enough, most of New York is actually controlled by Boston. Air traffic controller. But then you also just you're talking to whatever tower you're closest to, which is usually just from each airport. And so when you switch over, what it means is like you're just going past a line, which is like now. So like if you, let's say if we're going from like Long Island, which is under that Boston air traffic control, and then you go like through New York towards like Pennsylvania. Once you get near the city, you switch over to New York. I think it's either New York or like LaGuardia or somewhere. I don't remember, but you're basically switching over to their control. Okay. Meaning like they're now in charge of you, so you have to tell that fucking air traffic controller you're like, oh, I'm switching to this zone, and then they tell the next person to, like, who you're talking to, and then you're just like, hey, I'm here, I'm doing this, and they're like, okay. You can do whatever you want. You just need to be like, you need to tell everyone what you're doing.
Communicating,
because you're flying and it's dangerous.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I miss doing that so much, dude. It was the coolest thing too. It was so fun too because like Jeff would there was like times when he needed like what are called like long distance hours, which just means he has to go over I think like 300 miles or something to like get like the proper hours. And he would just randomly call me while I was in my dorm room. He's like, hey, what are you doing? I'm like, nothing. He's like, want to go somewhere? Like, sure. Yeah. And he was like, all right, come on. Meet me at the airport. And I would just get there. And I was like, where are we going? He's like, I don't know. And we would just figure it out in the plane.
Yeah.
Like, there was one time, it's still one of my favorite memories ever. He's looked at me, he's like, you like chowder? I was like, yeah. He's like, all right, let's go to Maine.
Oh, I remember you telling me
I was like, okay. I was like, cool, let's go. And we got
let's
chowder.
Go to Maine.
And then I don't know if we should say this, but I stole one of the like brass cups, stole one of my favorite cups from the restaurant. Mm-hmm. And then I brought on the plane. He looked over me. He's like, that's technically smuggling, right?
Yeah.
I was like, fuck. He's like, you're committing a felony. I was like, fuck. What do you? I was like, oh God.
Chuck it out the window.
Open up the door.
Cup lands in someone's yard.
And lands in the Coast Guard. He said like, those motherfuckers. And just chat after us. But yeah, man. Those good times.
Planes, man. I'd love to go. Yeah. Anyway.
Planes and racing, buddy.
Planes and race cars, man.
Planes and race cars. That's the name of the episode now. We did it. We found it.
On that note,
but this is a good one.
Thanks for hanging with me as always.
Guys. This was a good one.
Thank you for hanging with us.
Thank you.
Continue to live la vida loca.
Remember, kids, live la vida loca.